Hello guys, here we are in this room, which means we are finally getting started on this layout. Just a quick reminder, what is going to be on this layout? It's gonna be fairground rides and all that good stuff, with also like a small part of a racetrack with some speed champions vehicles and accessories. So first things first, in today's update I would like to just firstly lay down some base plates, because I have my base plate box right here, and then we'll see what the general layout is gonna look like. I think I won't really place any buildings or things like that, but I will lay down base plates and then I'll explain you what my plan is for this layout exactly. So let's get started with that. Okay, and there we go. This is the basic layout that this is gonna be. So let me just explain to you what we have here in front of us exactly. So what my plan is for this specific layout is we're gonna have a road here. This is a normal road, and then we have these two light bluish gray base plates are going to be like a parking lot for your vehicles and things like that. And these roads here, these are actually going to represent the racetrack. Now I'll of course add things to make it more racetrack-like and some walls and things like that. All of that is going to happen, don't worry. I just have to use these base plates because I can't use anything else. This is the best thing that I have for that, so that's what it's gonna be. These white base plates are just like kind of fill-ins. They're probably gonna go, I'm thinking, or they might represent some very bright concrete, but I don't think that's going to happen. But whatever, this is just gonna be like the more like inner area of the track. I'm gonna have some race car drivers in there just talking to another, or like some vehicles that are not in use at the moment, and yeah, just some like speed champion side builds. Yeah, I think I can get quite a few of details and inspiration from that. So I already said that these two light bluish gray base plates will be the parking lot, but this base plate right here is going to be mainly like yeah, also things that are related to the racetrack. So we'll have like a stand for all of the spectators of what's going on the racetrack for the race. And I have an old build for that. I have that somewhere in a box. I'll get that out, and I think that's gonna work absolutely perfectly. And that's that. So everything else that I haven't talked about, so everything that is green, or that spot right there, and this strip of these crossing pieces, all of that is going to be amusement park area. Now these crossings are representing the space where the roller coaster is going to go. So you're probably thinking, what? The roller coaster isn't that big. Well, I have a bigger version. It was featured quite a while ago, for a very long time actually, on the Rubricable page, and it's basically a two roller coaster sets built with some extra additional pieces, that make up a bigger one. But I have a lot of issues with it and all that stuff. I'm gonna get into more detail with that in a later episode of this series, basically. But I will change it in quite a few ways to make it run smoother for me, and it's still gonna go there. I think it's gonna have very, very similar footprint. So this is what it's gonna be, and the other stuff. So all the free area is just kind of, I don't know, it's just like I will see what fits best in which places and stuff like that. One big problem I have with this layout is that I have this cabinet back there, and well, yeah, I can't put the very high things in the very back, which is very bad. It's a huge problem, you know, because you always want to have the biggest thing in the bag. So what I did last year, I didn't film this last year that I built this year, but yeah, what I did last year, I also had an amusement park layout, was that I had the carousels in the back, the old one and the new one. That's also the reason why there's not a single base plate there, because the old carousel, if you can remember, was on a 48 by 48 green base plate, and I have that, so that's gonna go in there, and I'm just gonna need a few smaller base plates to fill in the gap around that. But yeah, so yeah, I'll see how that goes. Also the roller coaster, that's gonna be a completely separate video, trying to figure out how I can get that thing to work. You'll see what I mean in that video. But yeah, pretty cool. That's the plan for now. I think that's it for today. It's not a lot of work, not a lot of progress, but it's a lot of planning stuff and just figuring out exactly what the layout is going to look like. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next update.